So it's been a couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen, since we last spoke about our good old friend Jeffrey Marsh and the controversy he was involved in. It all really kind of died down after Shumi, the TikTok comedian who originally criticized him, came out and apologized and said, hey, look, guys, I want nothing to do with this any longer. And she backed away from it because of the intense scrutiny she was facing and everything else that came along with that. So while she's apologized to all the people she's deeply offended, Jeffrey Marsh, however, is still out here making his TikToks in his very interesting way, let's just say that, telling his audience it's okay to be angry. Show your anger. I can't do it in the way he does it. Take a watch.
It's okay to be angry. Anger is often your body, your mind, your soul's way of telling you that you are worth something, that other people are worth something, that justice counts for something. So no, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to show your anger.
Yeah, look, I don't personally understand the appeal to this sort of content, especially in that tone, right? Maybe I'll watch it again on October 31st, but obviously I'm in the wrong here because there is a big audience for it. Me just giving a different opinion makes me in the wrong, right? But the timing of this video is very interesting to me because with all the heat Jeffrey Marsh is facing, he's coming out and making a video saying, hey, look, guys, it's okay to be angry. Show your anger. Isn't that going to encourage your audience to act on their anger, which they will, and then they'll continue on the warpath, sending hate, etc., etc. Hey, look, I'm just asking the questions here.
I shouldn't have said that.
It's very strange to me as well because he's supposed to be on the side of love is love and let's be kind to everybody, guys. Unless you disagree with him, of course, then it's completely the opposite, right? Yeah, but take Jeffrey Marsh out of the controversy and just listen to the advice he's giving. In my opinion, I think it's terrible, you know, and that's just my opinion. I don't think we should be telling people it's okay to be angry. Show your anger because it leads, as I said, a load of people to act on it. We should be doing the opposite. We should be telling people to be less emotional. Stop showing your emotions as much. Maybe adopt the principles of Stoicism. I really do think if we went along that route, maybe public debate, public discourse would return because people would be less emotional, less angry when you gave a different opinion and they wouldn't have a knee-jerk reaction to try and cancel you, right? And not only that, you see it all the time from the far left, the liberals, when they're protesting or going against something, it stems from the deep anger and hatred they have. We all see the clips and we always laugh because of how emotional they are. Yeah, okay, there are times when you can be angry, I'm not saying that, but to tell people to show your anger, which, as I've said, will lead people to act on it, leads to emotional responses that a lot of the time people will regret when they look back on it, like, I don't know, maybe vandalizing a TikTok comedian's car for giving a different opinion. They may look back on that incident and think, you know what, I shouldn't have been so emotional in that incident. Maybe I'm wrong here. Who knows? Maybe we should listen to Jeffrey Marsh and just show our anger. Who knows?
It's okay to be angry.
I also understand Jeffrey Marsh has made a response video addressing the hate. It's 2 minutes long, and if I'm honest with you guys, it's just a waste of time. He says a certain side of the internet essentially need to heal. They hate him so deeply, they show anger so they don't have to deal with their own pain, etc., etc. So no accountability at all. He isn't in the wrong whatsoever, not even a tiny bit. He could have come out and said, hey, look, guys, I shouldn't have said hey kids at the beginning of my videos. It gives off the wrong impression, so I'm sorry, but no, it's everybody else's internal pain. It's the other side of the internet. They just hate me so deeply. Yeah. Okay, that's what you get with people like Jeffrey Marsh and never take any accountability. It's everybody else's fault. It can't be my fault. We live in a victim society. However, moving on from one concerning TikToker to another, I have seen an insane video that I want to briefly touch on because I don't think you guys are going to believe it. You know, we have covered many people who identify as whatever they so choose, right? And with that, they use absurd pronouns. So absurd that when aliens finally land, yeah, they're going back home when they hear people using the pronouns they're using today. But in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we have this individual who feels so compelled to tell everybody that they now identify as a red-tailed hawk. Take a watch.
My name is Horace, and I'm a red-tailed hawk. In our world, I do have the body of a hawk, but while fronting, I consider myself a Therian, because I am in a human body, but my identity is still a hawk. Not all animal alters will identify this way, and I am, in fact, the only animal alter in our system who does identify this way. I am doing my best to come to terms with living in a human body.
Now, I'm being serious when I say this, and I apologize for the sunlight, by the way. I don't know where we go from here. I really don't. If anybody in the comment section has the answers, please let me know. But this is what happens, right? And I think we can all agree when you start telling people they can identify as whatever they want, and nobody can question it because we've got these buzzwords we can silence people with. Your individual truth is the only truth. We have distorted reality so much. This is what we end up with. This kind of reminds me of that scene from Matt Walsh's What is a Woman documentary where there is a person who identifies as a wolf and literally crawls on the floor. I'm not joking, they literally get on all fours and start crawling.
I am a 27-year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf Therian and a member of the furry fandom.
Yeah. I'll tell you now, the door for this craziness opened when we allowed men on any given day to identify as a woman. You know, we reaffirm their beliefs so much that even when they decide to announce it in a series on TikTok, the days of girlhood, people reaffirm their beliefs. And even with women who decide they want to be a man on any given day, right, people reaffirm their beliefs. We tell them this is the truth. All of that goes against reality, let's be honest. And you know what, Piers Morgan even emphasized this point on his show where he says, well, you know, with everything going on now, what's stopping me from identifying as a black lesbian?
But to decide to do that, to say,
what
this
does
is
doing
who,
it involve?
whatever that person decides, but to
Doesn't
go
involve
out
wearing
into the
makeup?
world and say, I don't identify as perhaps the sex I
So
was
why
born
can't
as.
I
It's
identify...
not-
OK, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was...
Well, I'm serious. I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I, on International Women's Day, say, I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
Well, clearly, if you want to now identify as a red-tailed hawk or crawl on all fours and act like a wolf, well, nothing. We've gone past the point, past the line of insanity, and I don't know how we go back, if I'm honest. Maybe banning TikTok would be a start, but then would all of these people just migrate onto YouTube, onto Twitter, etc., etc.? Who knows? I don't know how we stop this. Again, if you guys have the answers, let me know because I'm struggling here. But if you have enjoyed today's video, ladies and gentlemen, then please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Make sure to always have a great day and stay safe. I'm out. Peace.